am Tesla, and I am finally healthy enough to not sound like I'm dying in a video. I had really bad bronchitis for a long time, but I am basically okay now, and I have $2,226.13 to budget out. I have to cover my investing first, as always, and then I got paid 4 days ago, which means I need to cover some spending categories. I filled up on gas, and then whenever I go to the gas station, I get snacks, which is not a good habit, wouldn't recommend it. My little sister had a fundraiser for some, I don't know, group she's in, so that was just easy $10. What was this, 13? Oh, because someone convinced me to take them to Wingstop, so I just put that as like a present, even though it's not technically a present, but anyway. And I did get a used fridge, I want to say over a week ago now, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. It was actually an entire ordeal that I'm not going to get into now, but if it's not fixed by the end of the month, then I'm probably going to complain about it at the end of the month wrap up. But for a long time, I just had my mini fridge and freezer, which didn't hold very much. But anyway, as soon as I got that fridge, I got groceries. That was 104.34. Next up is savings, and I have to tell y'all, I have not been motivated to save at all. I basically want to sell everything I own and live out of a van. I'm so tired of life as it is, but obviously I can't do that because that would be pretty extreme. So all I'm doing is filling up my month ahead so that way next month I have as much as I need. And then I'm going to stay negative in furniture. I bought my first piece of furniture. It's an entryway organizer unit just so I have somewhere to put my purse and shoes and mail because actually all that stuff right now, whenever I walk in the door, I bought myself a trash can a while back for my front patio. And then one day, as I was taking it from my patio to the front, I ended up just leaving the trash can in my living room. And that trash can is where I've been placing all my mail, my purse, whenever I come in the door, like not inside the trash can, but just on top of it. And it's not even a functioning trash can anymore because I'm basically using it as a holding bench. So I was like, this is a problem. So that's what I bought to fix that and have a little more organization so everything doesn't end up on my fireplace or a trash can. Long explanation for that. And then this negative 591.04, that is for the used fridge because even used fridges are expensive. And then one day I was having a conversation with a friend about how I've seen some 41 before and I really liked them and I would totally see them again. And then I found out that they're disbanding and they're doing a farewell tour with Offspring and then Simple Plan. And so I bought a ticket, and that was 123.71. That's in my entertainment category, but I decided to take it from my vacations category to just make sure I had paid for that up front. So I am still negative $821.91 this month, and I knew it was going to be expensive with that repair when I finally was able to get it done. That leaves me $818.59 for the next basically week and a half because it's already almost the end of March, which is crazy. I have been obsessed with van life videos, and that's why it's taken me so long to budget. I'm like, oh yeah, I should budget. And then I watch another van life video. Oh, I should budget. And then I look into another RV company. And so I have just not been consuming the financially responsible content that I was used to consuming, and I think it shows. So I don't know. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this because my other video lost the audio and I couldn't post it. But my great grandmother, she was 101 years old, but she passed away this month. And so I don't know how long it takes to put together a funeral. I don't know when to expect it, but just in case I have to leave town to go to her funeral, I'm putting a little extra in gas, $80. Nothing in fees, but my car is looking pretty dusty, so I'm going to put 12 just in case I want to go to a car wash. And I don't want to put anything else into home care. I might have to spend another $150 because the only reason I bought a new to me fridge is because the guy was telling me, no, your fridge is terrible. Like GE fridges, once they're broken, and they can never be repaired. And so I buy the fridge from him instead of him repairing it. And then he gets to my house. He sees how nice my other fridge was. And he was like, oh my gosh, I could fix this so easily, like less than an hour for $150. And I was like, well, that's why I wanted you to come to my house and look at it to fix it. And he was like, "Oh, well, I would have charged you 400 to fix it, but because you bought a fridge, I would only charge 150 and then you could, sell it on Facebook Marketplace." But it's like and anyway, I said I wasn't going to get into it. I said I wasn't going to get into it. I'm not going to sign anything, but if I have to add another 150 here, I'm going to take it for my major repairs and then see if I can sell that other fridge, because he was originally supposed to take my other fridge and then he was like, "No, I'm not going to take it." And such a complicated mess whenever you buy stuff secondhand. I'm actually going to start at the bottom in technology because I've been saying for a while that I want new speakers for my PC because the speakers are so terrible that I don't even want to listen to anything off of my computer, and it makes me not want to use my computer, which is dumb. And then I also want a mouse pad, which I don't have. So don't want to dedicate too much, but my other speakers were like $15. So hopefully $45 for speakers makes a bigger difference. Miscellaneous, I always just kind of assign 50. I've spent a lot on groceries this month because I have been doing a new meal kit service and it's more expensive because they send you the meals. They are fresh meals, like not frozen, but everything is already pre prepared, which is easier because it would take up less space in my mini fridge, but I was still able to get some fresh food, without having to store a bunch of stuff, individual ingredients into my mini fridge. So, already spent a lot this month on groceries. I want more though. I don't know what it is about having a fridge that's newish to me and clean, but it just makes me want to fill it up. But I'm going to resist and just put 150. This dining out is because I took my mom to a Mother's Day lunch and then they got the orders wrong and there were some complications, so they credited quite a bit back of the order to us. So far in this month I've only spent $7.36. And not that I don't want my mom to have a pleasant, experience for Mother's Day, but my wallet is kind of happy about it. Junk food, I've spent a lot on junk food, of course. Between supplementing some of those meals, I do have a tendency to get snacks and fast food when I'm either stressed out or unmotivated and sick, which I was all three of those for nearly all of April and some of March. Not really a good excuse. I should not assign more here. I'm gonna see if I can assign a little bit here, but I'm gonna go to more important categories first. Oh, yeah. This was also an expensive month in terms of health because of my bronchitis. $189.14 out of pockets because I could have taken some money out of my HSA to pay for stuff. But if it's less than $300, I try to just cash flow it because I'd rather that money in my HSA just keep growing, hopefully. And I've spent so much on appearance this month too. I bought two jeans, not even jeans. I bought jeggings because comfort over everything, always. And then I bought two kind of more expensive purses. I'm not going to keep both. I'm going to return one and then hopefully get $150 back. So about half of this much. And I shouldn't assign more here either, but I want to. In fact, the only reason I decided not to put off this video anymore is because I really wanted to go to Target. But I was like, you really need to budget before you go to Target. You got to do it. So I want to assign more in appearance and dining out. I should be good on health. I'm going to be pissed if I have to spend any more on my health this month. And I'm good on toiletries. No more birthdays this month, but I do always add $25 per pay period into supports. And I've already spent $98.43 lending money to people. Boo. Hobbies. I don't have any hobbies except for dreaming about van life. But nothing else towards adventures. I'm going to New York in June with my family, and they made me pay for TSA pre-check. That was almost $80. And I fly maximum 4 times a year. 2 times for work and then 2 times for personal. And that's about the extent of it. So it's I don't really know if it's gonna be worth it. We'll see. Okay, I do need to assign more to entertainment. I wonder if I'm talking more because it's been a while since I've done this. I know what I wanted to spend it on. First of all, I wanted to see Little Mermaid, and then I wanted to buy a Loveless concert ticket. I don't know if they're sold out. I've been meaning to buy one or try to get one from like a reseller, but I have been so into that band lately. And I would be on their like Twitch streams and their TikTok streams, and I'd be like, do a show in Texas. And they'd be like, we will. And then they promoted their shows in Texas, and then I never bought a ticket. So I'm going to see if I can do that now. I'm going to put 20 more in presents just so I can treat somebody if I want to. Not like a big treat, obviously, but just little things here and there can make a difference. I will say when I had fewer categories and it was grouped by my needs versus wants, it was a lot easier to know what to prioritize because, like, I want to put all my stuff in junk food, but even though I probably know I need to put money somewhere else. So I think in 2024, I will go back to having my budget just categorized by like needs and wants all over again. But I'm sure this data will be helpful. But I do want to go to Target right now, and I'm probably not going to buy anything. Why would I go to Target? I should go to the thrift store. That's actually a much better idea. I still want to buy something though. $40. All right, with a little over 250, I'm going to be real with myself. Assign a little more to my food categories because those are the categories that I enjoy and that I care about. And I actually am going to go ahead and assign another 50 into groceries. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna want to do with what amount of money, so I'm gonna add another 50 in miscellaneous, which is like a huge amount for essentially money that I can just move into any other category and not really feel bad about it. But the rest, I think I'm going to make up my vacations fund. Actually, no, I should put it in my furniture fund because that has not very much money in it. Now I'm only negative $725. This is such an irresponsible budget. I do not care at the moment, though. I do not care about being financially responsible at this exact moment. I recognize that it's not looking great, but I also, at the moment, don't I'm not motivated to save any money or to like make extra money. I'm so exhausted. I just want to like be in a field and eat strawberries under the tree with my dog, and I want to look out my window and not see tons of apartment buildings and concrete. And I actually can't remember the last time that I heard birds chirping out my window in the morning. Like it's really starting to weigh on me living in a big city and doing the constant grind. And I think it's showing in my budget. But anyway, that's okay. Sometimes you're going to be really into it, sometimes you're not. Wish me luck at finding something cute at the thrift store, and I hope you'll have a good rest of May. And I'll see if I ever get around to filming all the videos that I was going to film before I got sick. Probably not, though. I haven't checked my net worth tab amount in like a month at least because it's like I just don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. I want to make space in my brain for other things besides finances, which I think is fine from time to time as long as you still prioritize at least setting a little aside for the future. So, all right, besties, bye.